And a fine good evening to you and yours. We are live on the campus of PSJA North. It is game number 2 of this scheduled Game 3 series. We might need it after tonight. We'll talk about that. But welcome to it on the campus of PSJ. Hi, make that PSJ North, home of the Raiders. It is the second game of the UIL Texas Softball Championship by district round. Thank you for joining us, making some time to take in some softball. Really good game last night. We'll start there. 1-0. Your Weslaco Wildcats defeated the PSJA North Raiders, but that was yesterday. It's a new game tonight, and obviously if PSJA North, the Raiders, when they extend the game to Game 3, we know one thing. We know that the game will happen at 4 o'clock. The question is whether it be here or it be in Weslaco. Depends on the outcome for tonight. Should be a fun game. We wanted to welcome everybody who has made it possible to be here. Remember, tell all your friends. We're live on KWES. Easy to get there. Go to the Weslaco ISD Facebook page. Check that YouTube page. And then you type in KWES Sports. You'll find us there. Tell your friends. On behalf of our good friend, Joseph Hales, Vinny Berry, I am Fred Alfaro, and you know who you are. So welcome to it. It's a nice afternoon/evening. Should be a fun one here as the Wildcats are ready. We'll talk about the pitchers. Kind of the common theme for the Raiders as they implemented the same pitcher from last night. That's right. We're talking about Emma Escamilla. She's back to do it again. We talked to Coach Esparza about her and what she had to say, or what he had to say about her in a minute. 1-0. Take that 0-1 count here. Going to be hit hard. That's going to fly in right in for Alana Bautista. She's going to turn around and is going to pick up 2. Just like a repeat of last night, Alana Bautista hit a home run. That was the only difference. Today goes to base number 2 on a stand-up double to start off the game for Bautista. So again, mentioning that Escamilla is the pitcher here. Carries on from last night. That's going to be hit hard. It has an opportunity to fall. You got to run. Got to go get it. Cannot. That's going to fall. That's going to bring Bautista around. That's going to put Herrera on second with a double, and that brings Alana Bautista around for the first score of the night. 1-0 here to start off here in the first inning. First 2 batters made contact. 1 came around. 1-0. Comes in, it's going to be popped up. The catcher has an opportunity. Does. Runner does not advance. Herrera stay there. But we see Bella Herrera on a flyout. That's out number 1. Aubrey Zuniga now coming into the game. Boy, we thought we were going to have a good game, and boy, we just not disappointed here early on. So 1-0 here in the first inning, the top of the first. Just got started. Escamilla is a pitcher, giving up a couple of hits here early. That's going to pop up, has an opportunity to fall. Foul. Good attempt, excellent attempt. Out there by Vanessa Palacios. Man, she showed off some speed, just couldn't get to it, but the excellent effort by Palacios. Count is 1-1, 1 away. Alana Bautista comes around and scores. 1-0 early lead. Kind of resembles a lot of what happened at Weslaco East last night. Escamilla takes the windup and takes the pitch. Nice high pitch. It's good for strike number 2 on Aubrey Zuniga. Batting .475. 26 RBIs on the season. So she can make contact, has a runner on second. We'll have to get her around. We'll play first base here this evening for the Wildcats. Escamilla winds up. Bit outside. Good for ball 1. 1-2 is the count. 1 away. And so Coach mentioned about what happened last night. He said, look, it was just missed opportunities on our part. But we're going home. He said home, sweet home. So that's what they're counting on tonight. And he says we expect the fans to come out and do well. That's going to be fouled out of play into the dugout. Coach mentioned missed opportunities. Says we played some good softball, but we just need to connect. We need to make sure things are there. Execution is going to be a big thing for us here. Left some runners on. We got to hit a little better. He felt that Escamilla could go another outing, and she is starting here in game 2. He says she's poised. She'll handle it. She's locked in. That's what Coach had to mention about that. Coach Esparza, second-year coach here for PSJA North Raiders. Successful coach at Rio Hondo. Brings his successful ways here to Raiderland. 2-2, one away. One run around for Bautista here early. Hits that. That's got an opportunity going foul, and that's going to drive way left. That little bit of a breeze coming from the southeast a little bit. They might have caught it there. We'll do this again, 2-2. So good start here offensively for the Lady Wildcats. On the flip side, Coach Vasquez talking about her athletes, her Wildcats. Basically says, look, we've got to be able to play some sound defense when we get our chance to go. They're a very good team, and they're playing at home. That's a strike. Catches Aubrey Zuniga on an out there. 2 away now. Escamilla. Again, if it's anything like yesterday, early gave up a run, and then after that she shut it down. That's what the Raiders are definitely counting on to be able to do. Comes the pitch. Catches. Have to say hello to the RGV chapter of officials. Terry Garcia's at the back there, the home plate. Javier Garcia is over on second, and the other official is Oscar Salinas on third. As we mentioned that, another strike. 2 strikes away now for Escamilla. Runner is on second. Herrera's there. You're hoping to make some sort of contact here to try to take a lead or try to continue with this lead if possible. Escamilla winding up. Comes the pitch. Going to be hit into the net. Out of play. So we see now some of the things that they have to kind of do here to get a victory tonight. So Coach Esparza made it very clear. We cannot leave batter or runners stranded. Batting has to be solid. And we'll see that once North gets on offense. Escamilla, nicely done. Puts Salazar away with a strikeout. There was 3 outs already. 1 run came around. So what we'll take a timeout and get you caught up 1-0 so far. Weslaco is on top here. This is a KWES production. All right, welcome back. It is game number 2 these UIL Texas Softball Championship by district round. 1-0 here early as Bautista came around. And interesting, she had the only score of the game also right around the same time. She is the lead-off hitter for the Wildcats. So she was able to pick up a run. 1-0 is the score. 1-0 is the series. That's what you have as far as the series goes. That means that Weslaco East, if they were to win tonight, they would advance to the area round. We'll talk about that a little later. For now, welcome to the bottom of the first. Your Raiders, again, ready now to get things going on offense. You do have Emma Escamilla, who's going to pop that up. Shortstop is there to try to make a play, and does. Good play there by Bautista, as a matter of fact. Bautista getting it done also. Elena Bautista on the field, also at the bat, with the running the bases. She's definitely, if you early pick for MVP so far here, if things go right. So fly out for Emma Escamilla, one away. Raylin Mancia is now on. It's interesting, Raylin Mancia is just a young sophomore. Excellent batting average, 558. Boy, she can really move that bat around. Bit outside. So again, new pitcher this evening for your Weslaco East Wildcats. And it's Kaylin Morales, who starts last night. We saw Zuniga. Going to be hit there to Herrera. Third base, is going to have to hustle. Does. And they will hit out. Quickly done there. Mancias is out for 2 outs. 2 away. 1 fly up high, out by Elena Bautista. This one was a grounder to Angie Herrera. A little bit of a bobble, but she composed herself, got it together, wound up, and threw her out at first. 2 away. Morales. We're talking about Morales and the type of pitcher she is. She's just a junior. So both starting pitchers for the Lady Wildcats are underclassmen, a sophomore and a junior. The junior gets the nod tonight in Morales. Here comes the pitch. Nice looking pitch. Good first. Strike 1. Vanessa Palacios is another player batting very high. 365 batting average. 8 RBIs on the season. Also, she can bring some of her friends around. So just a matter of getting people on base. And that's what Coach was talking about. Coach Esparza was talking about, getting people on base. 2-1 is the count. 2 away. Swings that. Herrera on the floor. Has got to have to hurry. That's going to go away. It's going to hit the thing there. She's going to have to wait a minute, because it goes into the dugout. So they're just going to have her go stand-up double. She will pick up 2 on that one. So good running, good strong running there by Palacios. Double. Really, Herrera had a chance at it, but that ball was hit hard by Palacios. And it was gathered, though. Good play by Angie for letting it go any further. Just couldn't get the throw down. So with 2 away, Paris Medeiros now coming up. Going to swing that foul. Paris, 9 RBIs on the season. Out of those 3 seniors that are back on this team, Paris is one of them. Has some strong power behind that swing that she has. Morales trying to slow things down with an excellent batter in Medeiros. It's a bit high there. You know, it's interesting in talking to Coach Vasquez about the catcher there for the Weslaco East Wildcats that you're going to see here. Bella Herrera, just a freshman. Now, that's not the interesting part, that she's a freshman. I'll tell you here in a second after this pitch. 1-1 is the count. 2 away. Nice strike. Number 21 there. Bella Herrera, besides being Angie's younger sister, she also calls the pitches. A freshman calling the pitches, just calling the game here, basically. is unheard of because of the inexperience that a young freshman brings. Not the case with Bill Herrera. Tells you what kind of athlete she is. Hit hard. Going to have to come up. It's going to drop. Has an opportunity. Going to wave her in. Has a chance. And that's going to go around. They're going to try to get her out at second. Running as Medeiros. She's going to take another one. Why not? Medeiros is going to have to hustle. There's going to be a play there. And that's going to bounce off. And she is safe. Excellent running by Medeiros. Well, they triple for Medeiros. In the meantime, coming around here, had a run also in the bottom of the first. Came across, they're going to check her. Now, that was a ball that was thrown up high. It might have hit her in the face area. That ball was high. They try to catch it. So one run comes across. That is Palacios who came across. Ties the game out at 1. This is the type of game we thought we were going to see. Medeiros takes a lead at third. Ties us up at the first inning here. Has been a nice, active one. 1-0 is the count. 2 away. Morales with a nice looking strike there. We're looking at the batter here. Mia Villegas batting .357 as well. Just a young freshman. She can do that kind of stuff, pop up high. Somebody has to call it. Comes up, and the left fielder makes the play. That is Jessica Salazar. Out number 3, but damage is done. Tied game 1-1 after 1. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here on KWES. Game number 2 of a scheduled third if needed. PSJ North would have to win here this evening. And so far as we have seen, 1-1 game. Escamilla is the pitcher here, continues her campaign from after last night. Kaylin Morales, the pitcher for Weslaco East, is at bat now. You do have a Lady Lopez waiting on the on-deck circle. That's going to go foul and away. Away from everyone. Out of play. And it's interesting that in talking to Coach Vasquez, you know, a lot of things that have to happen in order for this team to be as successful as they have been. 0-2 is the count. Escamilla with the windup, and here comes the pitch. Just a bit outside. As Terry Garcia says, ball 1. And so, therefore, you have to kind of meet together. And that's what Coach said. If united, been able to play together, been able to do things, that's going to be a grounder hit there to second base. Second base turns around and gets out number 1. So, Kaylin Morales out. Here to start off the inning. Top of the second. Lady Lopez now coming back. Lady Lopez had a good night last night. See if she can continue this area. Remember, right around this area of the lineup is where we needed some more runs, as Coach Vasquez mentioned. We needed some more productivity. See if they get it here from Lady Lopez. Comes the pitch. Bit outside. So the execution says we've got to be able to do that. Hit better. It's a big one. By the way, did anybody get any chicken tacos? No, I'll tell you why. I'm asking in a minute. There's a tradition that happens here at PSJA North. Strike. So apparently, if you get here early and you're one of the fans, there's always a coach barbecuing chicken fajita. And if you get here early, you get yourself a nice spot, and you also get a free chicken fajita taco. There's a bunt. It's going to roll. Foul. Lopez is going to come back. So the question is, I asked my counterparts, Joseph Hale and Vinny Berry, are you guys holding out on me? It's the questions. We got here really early. Got our seats. What did we said we're going to mention that. Give them props. Maybe we'll get one afterwards. Maybe there were some leftovers. We'll see. Some of the things you can enjoy when you come out to the ballpark. 1-2 is the count. One away. Comes the pitch. Everything kind of revolves around softball, baseball, and food. 2-2 is the count. Nachos, I forgot to mention that too. A Lady Lopez. Some good pitching now going on by Escamilla. We saw this last night. After the run, she really settled down, was able to do that. And here's the out. A Lady Lopez strikes out. Coming in now for the Wildcats. See Avery Cavazos. Now, she primarily on this team, if need be, can be a slap hitter. I mean, she can just kind of do a better bunt, if you would. That's what a slap is. And try to get on base. Wonder if that's even a possibility today. We'll watch. She does. There it is. On cue. Trying to slap that in there. And that's her specialty. If we were to say that's what she does, that's what Avery does. That's her game. And then she's fast to the base, too. So let's see how she handles this. Scamilla, 1-0 is the count. 2 away. Comes the pitch. Goes back. Good for strike number 2. We'll see Coach Vasquez is the first base coach. Coach Bautista. Last name sound familiar? We'll tell you why as the game goes by. He's at third base. Coach Fernando Bautista. We'll talk about him as well. Comes a pitch. It is trying to get close. The Raiders know that too. They're really, really coming up now, trying to look for that slap, that bunt that could happen. The infield is coming in. The outfield is not. It's playing about halfway. They're not obviously anticipating a long ball here, but we'll see. 1-2. A bit away. Good for ball number 2. So we expected some explosiveness from both teams, and we got that here early in the first inning. Tied 1-1 is the score. 2-2, 2 away for the pitch. Strikes her out. Avery Cavazos down. 3 outs. We'll take a timeout. Come back with more. You're watching a KWES production. Right, welcome back. About to get into the bottom of the second. No score on the top of the second for the Wildcats. Going to foul that back for strike one. Aileen Garza is at bat. She is the catcher on this PSJA North Raider team. It's a senior. Remember, they only have 3. We saw the other one just a little earlier. Here's the next one. A bit up high there for Morales. 354 batting average coming into the season. So she can swing. Let's see what Aileen Garza can do. Right over the plate. Good for strike number 2. So the pitching, just to kind of reference what happened last night. Scamilla obviously continues to pitch here this evening. Morales is now pitching for Zuniga from last night. That is strike number 3. Out number 1 here. The bottom of the second. Emily Ramirez is coming up now. Just a young sophomore. 328 average for her. 1 home run on the season. Emily was very proud of that. Wants to come at it running start. That falls in. See what Emily can do. Playing left field. She can run. He had an opportunity earlier on when Weslaco had it. Coming up, Herrera comes up. Zuniga. Also another one off of first base. And Sidney Morales, who's playing first. It's going to be hit hard. Has an opportunity out there. Left field. Salazar. Out number 2 for Jessica. Jessica Salazar, a senior on this Wildcat team. Nicely done there by Emily Ramirez. Try to put it into play, but even better defense by Salazar. Comes the pitch. Nice looking one. Good for a strike. So Robert in first base, just to kind of mention this, for the Wildcats, is Sidney Morales. Gonna go backwards. So we'll mention this now. Obviously, the Raiders need to win tonight in order for them to advance and continue to play tomorrow. Game is at 4 o'clock, still to be determined where. That's going to be hit hard. Has an opportunity to come back up, just couldn't get it. That's going to drop outside the hands off the second baseman, Lopez. But a nice play there by Guzinski. Haley Guzinski with a nice single to get up to first base. We'll see how the Raiders respond here. So they have a runner on first. And Camila Guerra, the young junior batting 358, is next. Now there's 2 outs here. So Morales, Kaylin, might want to slow things down here a little bit and try to keep it on the ground if possible. We'll see what happens, but a bit of a change. So we do have a runner. This is Leila Garza at first. She'll run for Guzinski. So a bit of a runner there, different. Trying to get some speed maybe on the bases. That's possibly the thought. Behind Coach Esparza. Comes a pitch. Moving. It's going to go. Safe. So that's what we're talking about, that they might be able to employ a faster runner to pick up some bases. Bit of a late throw there to second base. And so we see Leila Garza advance to second. Good. Strike number 1. 1-1 is a count. 2 away. Can Morales slow this down? Going to be popped up high. Herrera has to come. Herrera comes. An excellent hustle by Angie Herrera. Out number 3. Batter is stranded on second. That'll end here the second. We'll take a timeout. Be right back. You're watching a KWES production. All right, welcome back. It's a tie game here on the campus of PSJA North. It is the Texas Softball Championship by district round. Weslaco East leads the series 1-0, and it's a tied game. So again, welcome to it. We expected this type of a matchup. As we see at the top of the third to start off is Sarai Gonzalez here in the third. We expected a tight matchup. Matter of fact, most people were thinking this game, this series would go 3. Now, it depends on who you speak to. Obviously, PSJA North would love that. Weslaco East would not. Bunt. Going to have to come up. Going to have to throw. They do, and that's out. Nicely done there by the Raiders. That type of defense is what we're talking about. Raylan Mancias comes up. Nice grab. Excellent throw to Medeiros out in first. Good for out number 1 on Sarai Gonzalez. So we continue. Top of the order here for the Wildcats. Alana Bautista is up to bat. Leadoff hitter. Pops that one high. Catcher might have an opportunity. And does. And that was another quick out in the top of the third. 2 away. Pop-out fly for Bautista. Nothing much happening there on that at bat. Top of the order again, Angie Herrera now. Coming up the last time she was here, she came in on and picked up a double. Love to match that here after this one. Hits that hard. Has an opportunity to drop. Now it's going to be high, and it's going to be picked off. Nicely done by Mia Villegas. 3 up, 3 down. End of the third, or top of the third. Heading to the bottom of the third. Take a timeout. Tie game. It's a KWES production. All right, welcome back after a brief timeout. It's a tied game here. Both runs came in the first inning, one at the top, one at the bottom. So the pitching kind of has slowed things down now on offense. And so now it's going to come down to the execution, and both coaches talked about that. Hit hard, center field, up, comes up. Nice hit there, strong hit by Emma Escamilla. Comes up to the center fielder Avery Cavazos, handles it, one away on Escamilla. Top of the order for the Raiders, that was your first batter, Escamilla. Raylan Macias comes in now. Nice pitch. Good for strike number one. You know, talking to the coach, about this team, says, look, it's a different team. Obviously, we talked about this yesterday. Popped up second baseman calling everybody off. Says, come out, get out. Other guy out of my way. Why not? Lady Lopez. High fly ball. Takes care of it. Good for out number two. So Raylan Macias flies out on that one. Top of the order continues. Third batter on that list of batters. Comes up Vanessa Palacios. Good shortstop and did some good plays last night. Comes the pitch. A bit low. Good for ball one. So two away for Kaylin Morales, the young junior pitcher for this Wildcat team. Comes the pitch. It's going to go fouling to the net. 1 and 2 is a. Check that. 1-1. 2 away. Good crowd here. Weslaco East representing and PSJA North representing. Comes the pitch. Low and away. Now it's good for strike number 2. 1 and 2 is the count. 2 away here. Again, no scoring since the first inning. Each team put up a run. It's going to be popped up high. Nicely done there by Bautista. Comes up and makes a play. 1, 2, 3 up. 1, 2, 3 down. Headed to the bottom of the third. We'll take a timeout. This is a KWES production. All right, welcome back. Just having a great old time here on the campus of PSJA North. We're happy you're enjoying the broadcast. A lot of fans here tonight. Friday evening. Know what's at risk here this evening. The winner advances to the area round. Who will they play? I'll tell you in a second here. Comes the pitch. We're at the top of the fourth. Weslaco East now with next batter to come on up. Looks to be Bella Herrera. The young catcher who's had a fantastic season. And again, puts it down. The shortstop gets it. Nicely done. Nice execution. Throws out. Bella Herrera on that one. Bella Herrera on an out. Nicely hit. Just a good play there by Palacios. Vanessa Palacios holding it down there. Shortstop. 1 away. Good to see the next batter come up. Watch the pitch. It's going to bounce off. Got to be careful. That pitch is coming. Aubrey Zuniga is up to bat. See what Aubrey can do here. Comes up and hits. Comes the pitch. Looks nice. Good enough to call a strike. And Zuniga had a really good outing last night as a pitcher. Matter of fact, fantastic outing. Gave up no runs. That's as good as you can get, folks. A 1-0 win over the Raiders. Waiting on her pitch is Aubrey. See what Aubrey can do. Comes the pitch. We fouled back. So you kind of get the feeling that both coaches Sparsa and Coach Vasquez, when we talked to him this afternoon, had basically the same thing we're seeing now, that both teams evenly matched. They're doing a good pitching, a lot of good pitching happening. So it's going to come down to execution. Both coaches mentioned that. Make a mistake, shake it off, and go. Coach Vasquez especially was the one who mentioned that. You know, if there's a mistake made, just go. It's going to be hit. It's going to have to run. It's going to have an opportunity. And got him right on time. That was a great throw. Nice humming ball by Palacios. Finds Medeiros. And out goes Zuniga. Zuniga with an out. So would he, Jessica Salazar now, last time she was out, she also had an out. So we'll see how they like to handle this. Well, they're showing early on they want to get on board. Jessica Salazar has a good average. When she gets on, she can go. 9 stolen bases for her. We'll see if that's what they want to do. Kind of get her on. Coach Vasquez calling the plays. Don't know what she wants to do. Signal in. 0-1 is a count, 2 away. Pops that up high. They're going to have, Medeiros is going to have a chance. Watch out. Running into the protective net there before the dugout. Had a chance. You have to be careful out there because you run into that. Even though it's protected, it's, you know, you're running as fast as you can to try to catch that fly ball. 2 strikes, 2 away here for Salazar. Comes the pitch. It's that, goes backwards. Up in there. 0-2. 2 away. To get a sense by watching these two teams that it can come down to, again, whoever makes that mistake, that crucial error, that's what it might come down to. Or a home run. It's another one that would fix it. It's going to try to drop there. Oh, it does. Excellent effort there by Kayla Guerra. Boy, she was coming, just had an angle. The ball was dropping quick. She had to come up. Just couldn't quite get it, but excellent effort there by Guerra. That's going to fall. Good for a single. Getting up there is Salazar. So runner on board. Now you bring in the pitcher. Speaking of the pitcher, here comes Escamilla winding up. 2 away now. See if she can capitalize on this one. Takes a nice hard swing as Kaylin Morales. Kaylin Morales in her last outing, strike out. You have a feeling she's batting left-handed today. No, she's a left-handed batter, so right-handed pitcher. Comes a pitch. It's that far and away, out of play. Yeah, matter of fact, we asked Coach about that. Aubrey Zuniga, who pitched it last night, the junior, is a right-hand pitcher. Boy, her ERA really got really good. 2.2 ERA for Aubrey Zuniga. She's available if they need her next time they meet, if North can extend. Morales here is a junior, right-hand pitcher. Average 3.25 is her ERA. So that's what you see. Left-handed batter is Morales. Can pitch right-handed. Some special coordination there, you know, when you got to do that. 2 away. Going to call for a new ball here. 2 strikes for Escamilla. Again, very reminiscent. If you didn't join us last night, this is exactly what happened except for no runs by PSJ North. But now, PSJ North was able to get a run. That was the difference. All the remainder of the game is no scoring from either team. The pitchers really settled down and did a good job. Coach on asking why Escamilla again. He feels that Escamilla had a rough outing. It was uncharacteristic for her to do that and do that type of a game. So he said, let's try it again. The pitch gets away. Runner will advance to second and stop there. No, she's going to go to third. Has a play there if she wants to get there, and it's safe. That throw was on the line, just couldn't make the tag. So the runner advances from first to second on a wild pitch that gets away from the catcher and brings Jessica Salazar. We said she's one of the leaders in stolen bases. She came in with 9, picked up a couple here. 1-2 is the count. Hit that hard. Has an opportunity to fall. You got to run. You got to catch it. Does. The threat is over. Emily Ramirez, the fly out. Kaylin Morales out. 0-0 heading to the bottom of the 4th. Score tied at 1. This is a KWES production. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Still tied. 1-1. New batter comes up as we start the 4th. That is your first baseman, Medeiros. The senior. Not RBIs, 656. Batting average, you can see, oh, goes foul. And Medeiros has some power. She can besides, you know, getting on base and doing the damage that way, she brings the power to get some home runs. As a matter of fact, Coach mentioned like she can do some damage with home runs as well. Obviously, this would be something Coach Esparza would be happy to see here. Sitting bottom of the 4th. We wait for the pitch. Comes, gets that right in the middle to Bautista, shortstop. Boy, anything hit her area is swallowed up, at least this evening. It's another out there for Medeiros. The last time Medeiros was up there, remember, she was able to get a standing triple. So now you have Mia Avendaño come up, and she takes a strike 1 from Morales. So again, the theme here, both pitchers have really taken control now. So it'll come down to the defense and the execution they have, and that's what we're talking about. High up, Angie Herrera says, I got this one. She drops it. just hit the bottom of the glove. She waved everybody off. And it says, you know, it's one of those. We were just talking about execution, and what you have to accomplish is be careful with some of those errors that might not be a big deal right now, but if the runner goes and continues to move, then you have an issue. All right, comes the pitch. Wants to go. That's a bit high. It's going to go low, and the runner is going to be safe. Nice running by Mia Avendaño, the senior. Shows off her speed. Stealing second. So movement. 1 out only. 1 ball, no strikes here for Morales. Morales trying to slow things down here if she can. Hit hard. Going to go down to third. Fielder's choice. Going to throw it. And there it is. And the out is happening. Yeah, good choice there by Morales. Fielder's choice. She decided to go after the runner closest to the run. Why not? She gave up a routine play to first. Said, now I'm going to get the runner. And just got caught up there with the runner and out number 2. But aggressive running here by the Raiders. That's something to see that they were able to. They want to get people to cross and a concentrated effort to do that. Here's Emily Ramirez. So Avendaño reaches first base on a single, on a fielder's choice here. So now you come up and you see number 51. Emily Ramirez comes up. Got a runner now for the Raiders on first base. That's Michaela Morales, the young freshman, running, putting some speed on there. Threatening a bunt, pulls back. It's good for strike, gonna go. We were thinking that was gonna happen, and that's gonna go into the briefly dropped there by the second baseman. As Michaela Morales, the young freshman, takes second. So very active are the Raiders. Coach Esparza being very aggressive on this base running. Ramirez, in the meantime, has a 1-0 count, 2 away, showing bunt. Why not? And that's going to go foul. So you see what they're trying to do here, trying to advance runners. Once you get somebody on, and that's exactly what Coach Esparza mentioned, we have to get runners on. And once the runners are on, then we can try to do certain things. And that's the goal. That's what they're doing here. That's what they have here in this scenario. Runner is at second. We'll try to take third. Can be popped up high. Got to go get it. Nicely done by your senior fielder. Avery Cavazos' threat nullified. Nothing. 0. End of fourth. Ends the threat. We'll take a timeout. Tie game here. This is a KWES production. All right, it is the getting to the 5th inning now. Boy, it's tied 1-1. This is the game you expected? This is what you wanted to see? Well, we brought it for you. How's that? Delivered for you here on KWES. Hope you're enjoying the live broadcast on the campus of PSJA North. Up to bat now for the Wildcats is a Lady Lopez. Now, Lady has been doing a good job on the defensive side of things as well. He plays second base and can run around and do things. So we're going to talk a bit of a, the catcher wears a lot of protective covering, but sometimes that ball slips through the cracks, and they get you right in between there when there's not much coverage there, and that could be painful for the athlete. So they always have a little timeout to make sure that the athlete, in this case the catcher, Garza, is okay. All right, back to play. 0-1 is the count. 0-0, top of the fifth. Comes Escamilla. It's a down swing. Up to shortstop. Grabs it. Throws to first. Got it on time. Excellent effort, though, by Lady Lopez. Nice contact, and that's what you wanted to see. Coach Vasquez mentioned that a little bit. We got some contact. She stressed the fact that we also got to get hitters, batters to bat, and runners to run. As simple as that sounds. Avery Cavazos now. Another young athlete who's been playing great at center field. Comes up Escamilla. One away. Top of the fifth. Brings it. Was looking to come up to it. Good for ball one. The winner of this series will play the winner of the La Jolla Palmview Corpus Christi Veterans winner. They are playing at the same time we are. So we have a chance we might give you a score. We have to get our stat team to start working on it now. Yep, they gave me the thumbs up. That means they're working on it. 1-1 as the count. One away. Comes the pitch. Bit outside. Talking to the officials here. Terry Garcia, Javier Garcia, and Oscar Salinas. Good fun bunch. Said they watched the broadcast from last night. They were surprised that we had so many nice things to say about them. I said, well, we're just saying the truth. Good group of people. Did a fantastic job last night. I didn't continue this tonight. Now with Terry Garcia, she is at home plate, behind home plate. Giving them a shout out. We told them we would. It's been accomplished. 2-2. One away. Escamilla on the windup. Here he comes. It says it's going to be foul. You're going to have to really run to go get it. It's out of play completely and then out of the park. Putting up a fight here is Cavazos. 2-2. One away. You do have Sarai Gonzalez coming up, and she's got a very good average. So if Cavazos can manage to get on base, you might have something here. But first, you got to get on base. Here comes Cavazos. Just a bit outside. Good for a full count now. 3-2. Good eye by Cavazos. And the top of the fifth, game is moving along, folks. Pretty quick. Comes the pitch, the swing, hits it, goes backwards. Staying with it. It's Cavazos. Fun fact, if you're from Weslaco and you're watching the field that you see here tonight, this is the same field you see here. Obviously not the same turf, but same people that did it here did the job up in Weslaco. That's what looks kind of familiar. Outside, and that's what we needed, somebody to get on base. A walk, the first one of the night for Escamilla. She will walk Avery Cavazos, and she's on base, and we were saying that you needed a chance to get Sarai Gonzalez, the young junior who has an excellent batting average. If she can get a hold of one, we could be looking at a brand new ball game, folks. Let's see what Escamilla does here. They know this. They're playing up close. The infield, watch the infield come up, expecting a bunt to move players, and they do. Comes up. Got to execute here. Out. That's what you needed. You sacrificed one to move one. So Gonzalez is out, but the objective is clear and accomplished. And now, top of the lineup is where we are. We have to mention, Alana Bautista has the two scoring points in this series for the Wildcats. Last night with a home run, and she walked in a run here today. Can Bautista answer again? Here comes the pitch. That's low. It's going to get away. Runner's going to advance to third, and that's what we were talking about. They're going to hold him up there. That's what you were looking for. Watch this. Coach Bautista, Fernando Bautista, is over at third. The batter, Alana Bautista, that's his niece. He's very proud of him. He's trying to keep his emotions now. Coach Fernando is saying hi to him. His niece very proud of her at home run. Can she deliver yet once again? Let's see, everybody. Oh, timeout. Hold on, something. You see something here. Okay. All right. We'll try this again. A little bit of movement there. Okay. Trying to get out of the way here. Figuring there might be a play there at second. Here we come, folks. 1-0 is the count. 2 away. Pitch. Strong hit. Has a chance to fall. You got to run. You got to go. As going to hit the wall. As going to score one. Is going to go to second, and she's going to hold up there just as we were talking about Bautista. Avery Cavazos comes around and gives the lead back to the Wildcats here in the top of the fifth. Alana Bautista not just doing it on the field, but boy, is she also doing it on the plate. Coach Fernando, no doubt, he can't control his excitement. The old uncle is beyond himself trying to control, but giving Angie Herrera some good advice. He's been with the program about 5 years. One of these coaches that comes through the ranks, he's very thankful to Coach Vasquez for the opportunity. He says, look, I just had an opportunity to teach these kids. Fun fact, as there's a timeout here, Coach Burciaga, many of you remember him as a Weslaco fan. He was a player, a very good baseball player for back in the day, Weslaco High, back in 2011. We were talking about, I remember doing some of his games. He's now a coach here with Weslaco East. Aaron Burciaga. He's, take that, that is, Aaron Burciaga. Coach Castillo, Coach Guerrero, Coach Cavazos, they're all here. 2-1, here is the score. The Wildcats take the lead. Angie Herrera, a power hitter. Be careful. Be careful. Hits it hard. Has an opportunity to drop. Does. He's going to bring another one around. Has to fall. Does. Herrera's going to, wait. Herrera's going to slow down. As the Wildcats, we were talking about Herrera, what she can do. And all of a sudden coming across is Bella. Check that. Essendon running back and forth. As Bautista comes around. And that gives you a 3-1 lead here in the top of the fifth. So wait a second. We're going to make some changes here. So Angie Herrera, the older sister of Bella Herrera, who was at the plate, is going to be a switch here. We're going to get a runner to come on up. Haley Escobedo, the sophomore, is going to come up here to run. Coach Vasquez patting her on the helmet, telling her, go, girl, run as fast as you've ever run. In the meantime, this has all happened, by the way, with 2 outs. Yeah. Sometimes it happens that way. 2 outs, that inning just can never end sometimes. And 2 runs here in the top of the fifth. Escamilla trying to put it down. Bella hits it up high. It's pop up. Shortstop has it. That's going to do it. But the damage is done. 2 runs come in the top of the fifth. New score. Weslaco East 3, PSJA North Raiders 1. We'll take a timeout. Be right back. More action here on KWES. All right, welcome back. On a night that features a wapango. Many of you know what that is. If you do not know what a wapango is, look it up. But it had Vinny Berry take some time off from his camera work. I don't know. Might have pulled something when he was doing this. Bottom of the fifth. All in good fun, folks. Good crowd here at PSJA North. Nice people. Having a good time. It's a line dance song. Norteño regional Mexican music, in case you're wondering. Very traditional. That's my teaching moment for the night. 3-1 is the score. Pops that up. Has an opportunity. Lopez has to have a run. That's going to fall. Nobody there to cover first. They were trying to run, and Lopez was trying to get there as fast as possible. And Haley Gozinski has a good night. She has 2 hits tonight. Made it to first twice. Quiet night for Gozinski, but she's been productive. So that means a base runner is on. You're bringing now Camila Guerra, be the next batter to come on up. Offense is needed now for this Raider team. Junior coming up. You still have Morales on the mound there, or on the circle, I should say, for the Wildcats. Has done a fantastic job looking for that type of an inning again. In the meantime, you have a runner on first. That's what you wanted to see. Comes a pitch. Going. Going to hold it. Going to throw it to first. Watch out. It's going to escape. Yeah, aggressive. We said that this Raider team has been very aggressive running the bases. High risk, high rewards. You know, you got to do something at this point. You've done a couple of runs. You're still, still trying to get things done if you can. But there's a bit of a change here. We're wondering what the call might be. So they're talking here. Coach Esparza comes up. Everything seems to be okay. Okay, we play on. Here comes Guerra. Pops it. Pops out. It's going to go foul. That's just a ball that kept going one way, and Sidney Morales was going the other way. 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Nice Runner goes. Ball there. And he is out. That ball got there. What a throw by Bella Morales. Runner was threatening. We said high risk, high rewards. High risk showed up there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. That changes the complexion of things here now. Was a little bit low there on that pitch. Top of the order now for Escamilla here in the 5th. Pitch is foul. Good buddy Joseph Hale running the computer today. Asking him 5th inning that we're at now. Bottom of the 5th. See what these Raiders, feisty Raiders, do here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 away, 1-1 is a count. Pitch, hit hard. First baseman Morales has a chance at it in the foul territory and does. That'll put 3 away. 3 outs, no harm done. Score remains the same. Your Wildcats 3, PSJA North 1. We'll take a timeout. Be right back. You're watching a KWES production. All right, an exciting bi-district round matchup in the Texas Softball Championships. Weslaco East taking on PSJA North. They do have the lead. The Wildcats 3-1 here. Pop-up fly has an opportunity. The catcher does. Got to have to run. Ooh, that ball was falling fast. You have the lead 3-1 here in the top of the 6th. So trying to add more are the Wildcats and try to negate that. Are the Raiders. Escamilla has gone the majority of this game. Trying to slow things down. They're in this game, but no, by no stretch of the imagination is this game over for nobody. They do have the lead now, Wildcats, and they've been battling. See if they can get something on offense here. Trying to get a runner on. It's going to be popped up high and away. Souvenir for a special someone. Take it home. 0-2 is the count. So remember, the winner of this series, if Weslaco East was to continue to lead this game and win, they would clinch the series and they would play the winner of Palmview and Corpus Christi Veterans, which is playing tonight. They play tonight and then they play tomorrow. So that's the series. You have to wait till tomorrow to decide who plays next. But it doesn't matter. That ball's going to fall, hit. That's going to be caught. No, it's safe. He's got to go to second. Has an opportunity there. Slides in and safe there as well. Ball was not caught out on left field, but excellent throw there by Emily Rodriguez up to Guerra. And boy, Sliding in to second, hit first, was Aubrey Zuniga. So a single turned into a double for Zuniga. Here in the top of the 6. We'll mention this now. You notice that as I check the player out, Weslaco East, you look at the team, as they come up to bat here, you'll see it. They sport a sunflower. Now, that sunflower means something to them. This is something that was instituted 8 years ago. And you'll see it come up with the players. You see it there in the dugout, maybe even. Those sunflowers that all the East girls are wearing. We'll see here in a minute when they come up and they pitch. And, I mean, they bat. That sunflower has meaning. What does that mean? We'll see first here. Jessica Salazar come up. 0-1 for the night. Take that 1-0 for the night. She reached first last time she was here. So Salazar trying to create something. High RBI leader on second base. She can really go. That ball's going to go. You know, we're just talking about that, and that's going to go to third. Ball goes. There you go. Batter advances. She's going to have to come back, isn't she? You got 2 runners on. So you have Aubrey Zuniga and Jessica Salazar now. 1 on first, 1 on second. So Coach is talking to her. So that sunflower has to be earned by the Weslaco Wildcats. Oh, by the way, it's not just any type of sunflower. Matter of fact, we asked Coach Vasquez, what do you mean it's not any type of sunflower? Yeah, you have to earn, and you see the squad there, the players on their, they wear it on their hair, the helmet. You have to earn it as a Wildcat player, and it's a stamp. It's a pride decal, if you would. And if you make the team, you get one. And by the way, there's a specific type of sunflower that is made. It's created. It's not just bought, it's created. I asked Coach, well, where do you get the materials from? Oh, she said downtown McAllen. I don't know what that meant. But interesting story on those sunflowers that are earned, and it means something, and it's passed on in some ideas or locations with families, situations that they have them, and they keep them forever. Special stamp that they use. Now you know the story of the sunflower. And what it means. It might mean so much, by the way. The athletes, the girls can tell when it's not the real one. They've tried it before, says Coach Vasquez. It's got to be specific. The sunflower story. Going backwards. Scamia's still in there. Trying to slow this down. You've got 2 runners on, and this could get out of reach very quickly. Kaylin Morales is batting. The young junior did a good job of pitching tonight. Allowed only 1 run, really. Watch for the Wildcats to be aggressive here with no outs. Morales waits for the pitch. Escamilla brings it. Oh, nice swing. Escamilla putting on a nice pitch there. Has velocity. Keep this in mind. What type of athlete Escamilla is? The pitcher, Emma. I mean, she pitched all of the game last night, and then she's pitching again here this evening. She's already pitched 6 innings. Still got velocity. Still got control. Special player, Escamilla. And keep in mind, she's just a sophomore. So a lot of growth, a lot of things that are going to definitely happen here with the Raiders. As Escamilla, we just see the beginning of what might be a very, very significant, important, positive career for this youngster. 3-1 is the score, top of the 6. Trying to add more runs and make this harder for the Raiders. 2 strikes here. Morales waiting on the pitch. Emma. Pitch high. Strike number 3. Good effort there by Morales. Strikes out. So now we get to a Lady Lopez. 356 average. 10 RBI. She would like to at least have 2 more. And they're on. One is on first, one is on second. See what happens here. Watch him go across. They were trying. It looks like they were going to try to set up to run. Didn't happen. Remember, Bautista had one. Actually, Bautista had 2 runs come in. One at the first inning, and then 2 came in the top of the 5th. Cavazos Avery was the other. Brings it down. Going to hit the batter. Hit the batter's out. Yeah. The ball was up in the air. Batter ran into the ball, so therefore it's an automatic out. Lady Lopez is out. Now, Avery Cavazos. Now, Avery Cavazos was walked last time she was here by Escamilla. 2 away. Trying to control the damage here. See what she does here. Swings that one. Good for strike number 1. Now, keep in mind, she's an excellent slapper. Matter of fact, she's one of the top, if not the team leader. And that's that. That means she can basically put the ball where she wants to, make the defense come up and make a play, and she uses her speed to get to first. And, of course, that moves other runners that are there. That's the objective. See how she plays it here. Comes up. She's going to show bunt. No. She's going to go for it. Goes up high. Runners trying to advance here. Trying to tempt the Gatasine into getting a throw to go awry here and maybe come across the easy way. Good play there by Gatasine, keeping them honest. 1-1 is the count. 2 away. Pitch comes. That's going to move. You have an opportunity to move everybody, and you hold the ball there. Hold the ball. Runners advance. So you have Aubrey Zuniga. She's at third. Here on the top of the 6. Zuniga is there. And then you have Jessica Salazar. Pitch outside. Good enough. Catches the corner. Those are the runners. Zuniga is at third. Salazar is at second. Cavazos just wants to put it in play and let things take care of themselves here if she can. 2-2. Hits it. Pop up. You're going to have to go get it. Oh, runs into the official. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. That can cause injury. You're running full speed there. Excellent effort there by Vanessa Palacios. Just she was focused on trying to get the ball and ran into the third base official. Checking on her, hoping that she's all right. I'm sure Oscar Salinas saw that as an inversion running into. He's at that spot. You got to be careful. You got to go around it sometimes. The officials do a good job of trying to get out of that. Sometimes it's just impossible. It was there. This athlete was running full speed trying to catch a foul ball. Yeah, sometimes it's just not possible. So we'll do this again. 2 away. Cavazos ready. 2 strikes here for Cavazos. They bring the pitch. Strike it out. Escamilla keeps him on bay. Doesn't have any more runs come in. Avery Cavazos is out. 3-1. Wildcats lead. They have an opportunity, though. Here come the PSJA Raiders in a bit. We'll take a timeout. You're watching the KWES production. All right, it's down to the bottom of the 6th. That's where we're at. PSJ North Stadium on the campus of PSJ North, the city of Pharr, Texas. Where we're at. Comes the pitch. It's been a good one here. These two teams, very talented teams. Really even. It's come down to a couple of good hits that have come. A couple of plays as well that have happened, errors even. A bit high there. Go for ball 2. PSJ North definitely in need of getting some batters on. Why not? It's going to be hit up high. Center fielder has an opportunity. Has to come up. Makes the play. Great job there. Avery Cavazos has been solid in center field. Her and Bautista have had fantastic defensive plays. Talk about your pitcher. 1 run so far. Obviously, that can change quickly. So 1 away here. Palacios come up. Raylan Mancias on a fly out. Palacios looks at the pitch. Good for a strike 1. Palacios looking at it. Trying to see if she could at least, again, get a hit. Get on base here. Just strike number 2. 2 strikes. 1 away here. Medeiros is coming up, and Medeiros picked up a double back in the first inning. And that's what we've heard of her. A bit low. Good for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 away so far. Good pitching by Kaylin Morales. Comes the pitch. Hits it low. On the floor. Got to get it. Shortstop. Can't get it. Bautista reached out. She was in position. That ball was just humming, folks. Then Avery Cavazos comes up and stops it. But what you needed is to see somebody get on base, and they do. A single hit for Vanessa Palacios. Gets on base. So you got a runner now on first. 1 away. You got to be careful here. Medeiros talked about her power that she brings. Senior 656 can hit, and that's going to go left. Check that right. You can see the power that she has when she takes that swing. Good contact on that one. Just trying to the faithful here for PSG North, asking her to bring it more to the left. You can see the hitting there. Morales is aware. Yeah, Vanessa Palacios on first. Taking a big lead. It's going to go foul. Good for strike number 2. So can Morales get out of this one? We would really like to take care of things here with Paris, if possible. Again, a tough out. She has been all season long. Morales with a pitch. To pop up. Catcher, pitcher, catcher gets it. Good play there by Herrera. Bella, impressive freshman. Very talented athlete, catcher for this Wildcat team. Pops it high. That ball's going to have an opportunity. Does. It's going to hit the player. Second. Down to the third. Has an opportunity. Got him. Got him. What a throw by Jessica Salazar. Man, oh man. What a defensive play. 4 and out. If they continue to get this win, that defense is going to be the reason why Avendaño goes out as well. End of the 6th, going to the top of the 7th. I'll take a break. You're watching a KWES production. Welcome back. Top of the 7th. 3-1. Weslaco in the lead. Hold on, folks. This might get very exciting. Scamilla has pitched all game long. Pitched all night last night as well. Comes a pitch. Hits it high. Pop up. Got to go get it. Has an opportunity. Does. Great job there by the third baseman. Rayleigh Macias. Out on that one was number 12, Elaine Hernandez. Goes out. Nice play. Alana Bautista, top of the order here. Pitch, bit low. So it's back to the top of the order here for the Wildcats. Love to get some more runs. Try to put this away if possible. Alana Bautista, definitely a MVP. Not just of tonight, but really of this series for the Wildcats, along with the pitchers. Done a good job. I mean, center field, shortstop, she's had a fantastic night tonight. Pops it up high. Catcher will come up, has a chance, and gets it. Excellent play there by the catcher to putting 2 away here. So Bautista's out. Angie Herrera coming up. 2 outs. Of course, the Raiders are going to get an opportunity to win the game if possible. Here in the bottom of the 7th, but right now we're in the top of the 7th, and it's 2 outs. Scamilla working. Putting together now. Herrera has also had a solid series here for the Wildcats, playing third base and providing some much-needed offense for the Wildcats. Top of the 7th. Pops up high. Really high. Watch out. Everybody get out of the way. Keep in mind, 2 away. Angie Herrera, 1-1 is the count. If she's able to get on, then her sister, Bella, who's also had a fantastic game, would come up and help her cause and help her sister out. Right now it's 1-1 the count. 2 away. Winner of this series will play the winner of La Jolla Palmview Corpus Christi Veterans. First game of the series is happening as we speak. And they play game 2. That's happening at Cabinets Field in Corpus. Second game will be at Palmview tomorrow. From the pitch. Bit inside. Good for ball 2. So keep that in mind. If Weslaco East was to win tonight, they would win the series and they would await the winner. If PSJA North pulls this one out, we're going to another game tomorrow afternoon. All right. 2-1. Comes the pitch. Hit hard. That's going to drop. Has an opportunity to gain 2. Yeah, maybe. Oh, she's going to try. They got an opportunity, pulled her off, and she's safe. Yeah, she's safe. The problem was the ball was a bit off. When the center fielder threw it in, the ball was off the base, and she had to step off and grab the ball, then come back, and that gave enough time for Herrera Angie to come up and get her double. Angie Herrera with her second double of the game. We set up a production. She definitely brings it. Bella Herrera would love to help her sister. Hey, big sister, going to try to help you here. 2 away. Comes the pitch. Hits it hard. Down the gap. Bella does a good job. They're going to go home. They're going to have to throw. The ball is off. You can go to get an extra base. Comes around. Is going to go to third, standing triple. Hey, big sister. I got you. Little sister goes to third base. Comes around as Angie Herrera extends the lead Well, her sister Bella Herrera, a young freshman catcher who's been impressive, comes up and gets a triple for her. Bit of a change here now. We're get somebody else to come and run. Wildcats are very excited as they're bringing a runner for Bella. She's excited, brings it in. 4-1 now is a new score here at the top of the 7th. One run already has come in. It was Angie Herrera here. Have a runner at third. 2 outs here. Takes a swing. That's Aubrey Zuniga. Had a fantastic game pitched by her last night. Allowed no runs. Aubrey Zuniga reached first base on her last at-bat. Trying to do that again. Comes the pitch. Going backwards. It's going to be strike number 2. Jalen Zuniga waits on third. 4-1 here. An extra run just came in here. Can Weslaco East put up another? Comes the pitch. A bit high. A good catch there by Garza. That could have brought in another run. 1-2 is a count. Most of the runs, believe it or not, have come when there's 2 outs in the previous innings as well. With 2 outs, most of the runs have come in, including this inning. Top of the 7th. Comes the pitch. Bit high. Oh, good catch, good catch. That could have made another run here. 2-2. 2's all the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Aubrey's just looking to make some contact here. Maybe put her on the ground there in between second and third. Not going to happen. Strikes out. But the damage was done. 1 inning came in. We'll tell you who it was. 4-1 is a score. We'll take a timeout. Be right back. KWES Production. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. The magic number is 3. If you're a Weslaco East Wildcat fan, 3 outs will do it. We'll send you to the area round. A bit high. It's got some work to do here. As now you're facing Aline Garza here in the 7th. Aline Garza 0 for 2 tonight. Pops that up. Angie Herrera, 1 away. 1 away. 2 more outs. Lady Wildcats do have the lead 4-1. So now you bring in, I wonder if you get a pinch runner here or pinch hitter. No, you're not. Emily Ramirez, young sophomore coming up. Again, trying to come up and get on. Comes up, that's going to be good for ball 1. Two outs away. Maybe possibly here. Ending this one. Obviously a good team here that you're playing against. Good for Atlanta strike. And 2 outs here. Weslaco Wildcats. It's a bit high. Ended up in second in their district. The only team they finished below was Harlingen South. So they have a 5-game winning streak. Could it be 6? We'll see. 5-game winning streak for the Lady Wildcats. 3-1 is the count. Raiders are fighting. With 1 away, 3-1 is the count. Here comes the pitch by Morales. A bit low, is going to take a walk. So walk for Emily Ramirez. You're going to see a runner here. Check that, a new batter coming up. Scheduled to come up was Haley Guzinski. But they're making a bit of a change here. New batter coming up. Trying to get things moving here. Maybe trying to bring in the defense to get some movement on those runners. See where they come up. So 1 away. Runner at first. Morales brings it. A bit low. It happens there. Mia Villegas comes up on the lineup here to try to get something going. Takes a swing. Down to second. It's out of short. Out at third. Safe. At least you got one. So you're safe at first. Move the runner, but into an out. Folks, without one more out. It's come down to this. One more out, and your Lady Wildcats can claim to be by district champs. Comes the pitch. Morales. A bit outside. The power of the sunflower. That stamp is right behind Bella there, your catcher. Hey, really thrive on that. Motivational. Gets it back up. Camila Guerra trying to keep this going. If this was to end here, folks, Weslaco East would wait the winner of La Jolla Palmview, Corpus Christi Vets. They're playing tonight up at Cabinets Field, and then tomorrow playing in Palmview. Put that down. Foul. Iowa down to strike 2. One more strike. Are you as nervous as I am back at home? Morales taking her time. Says, I've got a best pitch. Lopez tells her, hey, we got this. Let's get it ready. Coach Spansa talking to his athlete. Understand how big this is. You got to run her on first. So remember, most of the runs have come in when there's only 2 outs. Wonder if the trend continues here. A game of numbers. Hit it back up against the net and a fall. Ball, 2 strikes. A strike will do it. Ground ball into an out will do it. Comes the pitch. Up, tip. Ooh. Oh. The fans here. You can cut the anxiety. Hope everybody bought their pills tonight. In that type of a game here. All right, 1-2 is the count. Comes the pitch. Looks good. Nope. Not good enough. 2-2. Look good from where I'm standing, but what do I know? I'm not right behind home plate. Terry is. She says, let's play. 2-2. Morales. Wind up. Pitch. Bit outside. Ay, ay, ay. Full count. 2 outs. Michaela. Some of these players hits it, foul. First baseman is going, nothing happening there. Camila Guerra stretching this one out. Got some nervous Wildcat fans all over the place. PSJA North Raider fans are nervous too. Comes the pitch. It's a ball, so you're going to walk Camila Guerra. So you've got 2 runners on now. Look at it this way. The tying run, Escamilla, is at the plate. 2 outs. All you need is 1 more out. Runners on second and first. Comes the pitch. A bit low. Catches it. Some fantastic defense tonight by the Wildcats. 1-0. 2 away. Morales puts it down. Here it comes. That's 2. Good for strike number 1. Ball and a strike. 2 away. 4-1 game, but keep in mind, you have a runner at second, runner at third, and then you have MS Camilla batting. Pinch, hits it. That's good for strike number 2. Again, I'm going to bring you this number. 2 has been a problem tonight for both teams. With 2 outs, runs have come for both teams, especially for Weslaco. The East Wildcats. 1-2 is the count. Need 1 more strike. Comes a pitch. Hits it high. Gonna have to go back. Gonna have to go back. Gonna have to go back. It's gonna hit. It's gonna drop. It's gonna bring 1 across. It's gonna bring 2 across. That's right. That's what we were thinking. Remember we said earlier, when you have 2 outs, the damage has been done on both sides. That continues to be a fact. Escamilla, the tying run, is on second. Guerra comes in. And Villegas comes in. Oh, boy. 2 runs have come here in the bottom of the 7th. Trying to extend this series. Morales with a pitch. Takes a nice look at it. Ball. Raylin Macias is up. Again, top of the order here. Pops it up high. Somebody's got to call it. Somebody's got to call it. Doesn't matter because Lopez gets it. 3rd out. That'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, after a hard-fought game, your Weslaco East Wildcats are by-district champions. 4-3, a tough win, and that's exactly what we thought. 4-3 is the final. Congratulations, Co Vasquez and the rest of the Wildcats. They move on. They await the winner of the La Jolla Palmview Corpus Christi Veterans game, which is happening tonight and then tomorrow in Palmview. On behalf of my good friends here, Joseph Hales, Vinny Barry, I am Fred Alfaro. You know who you are. I'd like to thank you for being with us here this evening. The Lady Wildcats continue their trek and will advance in the next round. We will follow them right here on KWES. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening. We'll see you again very soon.